YouTube doesn't. I've got to like start a new session. I don't know. Sorry about that, guys.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Can we please look up Gigatron?
Gigatron. Right.
Unless someone in the chat can figure it out first without cheating.
No.
No, it was like...
Gigatron Pokemon.
Oh, Guzzlord. It was Guzzlord.
Guzzlord.
Yeah.
What an uncomfortable name.
Yeah, that's what it was. Noah, that's
That sounds
right.
like
yes.
that sounds like the type of thing that you'd be
Yeah.
you and your mates at work would be calling each other.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, look up Guzzlord.
Yeah, righto, Guzzlord.
Actually, don't put this on the stream. Yeah.
Guzzlord, look at that bastard.
Yeah. Can we get a full like breakdown? Look at him. He's like some weird looking ball robot with like yeah. I don't even
Is he like a pumpkin?
He's like a space-time wormhole jumping,
Space-time wormhole jumping.
pumpkin-looking, leech-looking, dragon-looking mechanical robot, undefeated. And
Oh, that's him long ways.
yeah.
Wow. Is he I'm out of the Pokemon game.
It was
Is he a legendary? Anyone?
no, because there was like 3 of him,
Ah, there's multiple.
and he just like rocked up out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden there was just 2 more, and they just couldn't beat it.
He's an Ultra Beast. Think you're what? That make more sense? He's an Ultra Beast.
Ah, that explains that.
So, on the topic of hey, sorry, Rhiannon, how you doing over there?
Okay.
You worked out. What do you do when you get to the top?
I gotta make this move back, like, and jump on.
Does that lever cause it to swing?
Yeah.
Have you tried sprinting and then jumping?
Yeah, holding X.
Yes. That's what I did last time. Just did not work.
Yeah, I do remember depth being this game's biggest downfall.
No.
Oh, I thought it was over.
Can you climb that ladder?
It's so sad to watch the kid just like.
Oh my god,
Oh.
no, what am I doing?
Surely you don't have to jump at the end. Surely you just get up. Evening, Delta.
No, I've got to do something. No.
No. You,
Oh.
oh no!
Oh man.
I pressed something last time and now I can't remember what I pressed.
So when you get to the top, you can't just
No,
climb. You
it
can't just.
doesn't continue.
What's it called? Vaulting.
I don't know, just pulling yourself up. Surely this character can pull itself up.
Apparently not. I don't understand the point of this room.
That's the showers.
Yeah, but
The showers in the mental asylum.
okay.
It's like weird growling noises.
I'm sure that's the plumbing,
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
or the beast living in the plumbing.
Yeah. What's the point of that cage? Did you knock it off the edge or something?
Yes. I don't know. So. So it turns out Guzzlord is the key. It's the key to it all.
Yeah.
So before you mentioned the infamous Guzzlord,
Yeah.
You brought up Galvatron,
Yeah.
which why it's cracked it, which made me think of Transformers,
Yeah.
which I want to recap what we had to sit through. And when I say we had to, of course it was a force. I couldn't escape it. I couldn't go anywhere else in the house. I
Yeah.
just had to sit in the lounge room and watch Transformers, The Last Night, the 5th movie in the 7-orgy. What's not a 7 orgy?
That's 6 sextuple.
So what's 7? There's 7 of them, isn't there?
6
No, there's 6 of them. There was
Yeah.
a 7 to
Set.
come.
sextuple.
In the sextuple G. And my goodness, this movie is hot garbage.
Wait, what was it rated on Rotten Tomatoes? 13%?
15.
15. 15 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Transformers is very much like Pokemon. Like, just stop after the second one. You're not getting any more value.
To be honest, though, before the tension between the two,
Before 50-year-old
I
Mark
was
Mark
okay.
Wahlberg and 25-year-old
Italian
British
professor of something.
arts.
Yeah.
There wasn't it like busy.
Yeah.
She was something from she was like a tour guide.
Also
or
known
something.
as Merlin from
Oh, yeah,
Wizard from
yeah.
Arthur and a Round Table.
And
Go now, go now.
No, I
so
have to
sorry,
pull it back
we,
the
we
other
may
way.
we may
Oh.
say spoilers for
It doesn't
Transformers:
matter.
The Last Night,
You can just start saying random words and it's probably spoilers for this movie.
and you'd have no idea what's going on. Oh yes! God, that's some Indiana Jones shit. Climb, 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 climb! Oh, you probably got.
Yeah, I don't think it moves.
Does it go back?
No.
Woo!
Okay, make sure like you angle yourself so that you're definitely backwards.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, thank God.
Well done.
Climb the filing cabinets. And she's onto it. Oh yeah, pull them out, pull them out. Yeah, so the movie started. We're in the kitchen, cooking dinner.
All right.
And I look over and Rhiannon's got the TV on. And what's playing is... Ash goes, oh, well, it looks like... Oh, are you watching Vikings? And so I've looked over and gone, God, this looks really odd. Like, it doesn't look high quality, but it also doesn't look like... our Vikings, History Channel's Vikings or something like that.
I thought it was The Hobbit at first.
It's got, there was like a level of CG to the environment around it, and there was this level of production where I thought it seems like it's got some money behind it, but it's maybe might be like a Netflix Viking show or something. Then the Viking turns around and he's talking to something, and it's this great big giant red Jaeger looking thing if you've seen Pacific Rim. And so immediately my head went to, oh, it must be some Godzilla, and they've got weird giant robots that they're fighting Godzilla, but Vikings are involved.
Yeah.
Didn't put two and two together that, of course, for the last month, every Sunday in this house has been a Transformers movie, because on Go every Sunday has been a Transformers movie.
Get our Freda hit.
And then it clicked where I went, oh my God, because then action started with all these knights.
Yeah.
Turns out they weren't Vikings, they were
No.
knights. And all these knights started fighting each other, and explosions. Next minute, out from the background flies this giant three-headed robotic Hydra dragon, and I went, Transformers.
Chimera looking thing.
Surely we are not grabbing onto that.
And that was just the first 5 minutes.
Climb up the rope on the right, and then maybe you can grab onto it.
This is the part where we hang ourselves. We just can't
Yeah,
go on
what
any
is
further.
going on?
Can you
wanna-
jump to it? Maybe just jump to it and grab it.
I'm scared. This is quite sad.
Is it just a
Well, you're not going to grab it. You're not grabbing it with your neck.
Yeah.
You're not grabbing it with your chin.
No.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, you're not grabbing it at all, to be honest, actually.
Just who needs the noose when you can just jump off the edge?
Gravity is a bitch. That's the checkpointing is a little rough.
Yeah. Speed run.
So then, open that. Then smash cut to Jurassic Park: The Last Night. That's your opening right there.
Transformers last night.
Oh, sorry. What? Yeah, okay, sorry.
I mean, I can see how you got confused.
Yeah, giant flying dino. Oh yeah, the next scene they're in.
good.
Next scene they're in a car park, in a car garbage
Automobile
car yard, and there's a giant T-Rex
And yeah.
and a Triceratops.
yeah.
Which still I don't understand to this. I didn't watch the ones last week, and I haven't seen these movies past the first or second movie.
They're ancient warriors of something.
The Ancient Warriors of Cybertron.
And that, yes, we're on the Earth back in the early days of the dinos.
But what I don't get is all the other, apart from our mate Bumblebee, right, who obviously has some vocal problems, which, not for long.
No.
Magically.
No.
But
After
these
like 6 movies.
all these Autobots.
No, it won't let you.
I think you have to climb the rope on the right, get high, and then jump across to it.
Okay.
Wait. No. Can you hold on to when you push the box off the edge, can you hold on to it
Okay.
on the way down? Maybe try that.
You just go splat in the
Yeah,
ground.
you just get stuck underneath. Like you,
Yeah.
you fall faster than the block. Yeah. So what I don't understand is these giant T-Rexes, the T-Rex and Triceratops. They are sentient beings. And they all come from ancient warriors, as you said, and they've all come from the same place as Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, all these other sentient beings that have minds of their own and think for themselves and do for themselves and talk for themselves. Yet these guys opted to be just in dinosaur bodies and be ridden around like pets, and then act like pets.
Yeah.
They act like dogs.
They don't talk.
They don't talk.
People say, "Come on, boy."
Yeah.
Come on, boy.
Treat them like animals.
Yeah.
You are literally the king of the mechanical
And they're massive.
Jurassic times, and they're huge. And Mark Wahlberg, I know Mark Wahlberg's got big guns, but Mark Wahlberg's just like, no, sit. He literally tells him to spit out a car that he's choking on.
Yeah.
The poor dinosaur can't even handle eating a car.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that scene.
Like, the movie was just a shit show.
And that was the first 10 minutes.
No, I didn't.
Right, full recap. So then, no. Oh, come on. Oh.
Grim. So grim.
I don't know where to go from there.
Where do we go from here?
I mean, I could. Oh wait.
Wait.
Oh, checkpoint.
Is this new? We haven't
Yeah.
backtracked. Oh, good. Okay, you were supposed to just fall with it, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think you're supposed to die.
I didn't.
Well, I think you were. Because you were not going to survive that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I feel like you're
I gotta
supposed to
get
just
over
jump
Can
on
you-
the rope and climb down.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Like, falling down with it doesn't make any sense because you hit the bottom and you just fly off.
Can you go through the right? Go through the right door, yeah. Leeches. So, you know, a couple of times you've released those little gnome things? So they're like the collectibles of this game. We're hidden all around the place are those little gnomes. Kind of like the control nodes.
Mm.
I was doing the right thing without realizing.
Yes, set them free.
Go me.
Who's your favourite Transformer in... Oh! Now, we established this, I haven't grown up with Transformers. My touchstone of Transformers was literally the 2006 Transformers.
Yeah, same.
Um,
I might have watched the cartoons when I was a kid.
Had no idea that they called themselves Transformers.
I don't think that was a thing. I'm sure it was not. That's not a thing.
Had they done it in any of the previous 4 movies?
No, I feel like that was the first time.
So in this movie, they just decided to write in.
Oh, what the?
They just decided to write, you know what?
Oh.
We're calling ourselves Transformers from Cybertron.
Yeah, I thought they were like Cybertronians or something. Oh, they call themselves big robots.
Just big boys. We're a planet full of big boys.
Oh, they're.
Are there any female?
is that the
Transformers?
Dinobots? That's a good question. Wait, surely Transformers don't have a gender, right?
Ah, thank you, Alpha Puma. So I'm trusting you to have provided that knowledge because I didn't see 4.
I thought in number.
But then I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Bay and his writing staff hadn't. It sort of just skipped that bit because it's like we can establish the evil one that tried to kill him. His camera was a female. Thank you. Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
I thought in the 4th one there were like twin, like crazy ones. That there was a green one and a pink one, and the pink one was the girl.
Okay, I just don't remember in the 5th
I think
one.
that was
I
the
think-
third
I,
one.
5th one that
Really?
definitely wasn't any females. Actually, no. The one that tempts Charlotte, Megan Fox's replacement in the 3rd
Oh,
movie
yeah.
or 2nd
Rosie
movie.
Huntington Whiteley,
Yeah, the one that
the blonde
is
one.
it is
There's
Oh, the
kind
one
of
with the thing that comes out of her mouth.
the
Yeah.
one, but she turns into a human, right?
Wait.
Yeah, she transforms into.
She
yeah.
transforms into a human.
Yeah.
So how does that? Is that ever explained? Like how she can
It's-
do that and no one else can? There's just Megatron's just this giant humanoid with real skin just
Yeah.
walking around the
No,
place.
isn't that the one where she like eats it or something, and it's like her tongue? Is that the one you're talking about? I don't know.
She's very Terminator. Very
Yeah.
Terminator
that
like.
was-
I think it's like
bit
Isabel
freaky.
Lucas or something.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Not
Wyatt,
for me. For people
Wyatt
watching.
wants to go back to the Marchamp question.
Oh yeah, we're back on this again.
So what if you're a Pokemon trainer and you have a Marchamp, but you also have a Guzzlord?
Yeah.
All right.
And you have to let one of them go.
No. The Marchamp. Which one holds the other one as a weapon? Does Guzzlord hold the Marchamp, or does Marchamp hold the Guzzlord?
You're a Pokemon trainer, you have a Marchamp, and you're riding a Transformer. Or is the Marchamp riding the Transformer?
Well, I feel like the Transformer riding Marchamp would get crushed.
No, but
Did they explain? Sorry. Back to Transformers last night. Alpha Puma, you seem to be on the ball on this. Did they explain why Mark Wahlberg had baby Transformer dinosaurs
yeah, that
in
was
his?
a weird
Yeah.
thing that just came out left
What was
field.
going on there?
Well, I don't know where they came from. I didn't think Transformers could.
How did they're reproduced by production, right? They'd be from some sort of.
Oh, he invented them. But how does he invent Transformers?
Wow.
And they're
So
like exact replicas of the big ones.
except little RC models.
Oh no, they weren't RC models. Were they?
Well, no, but I mean like little remote
Oh,
control
yeah,
models
Yeah.
for all that drone warfare that
Oh.
ends up chasing them down. You know, we also had another really big question at the beginning of that movie. The
Oh, no, I've
Earthlings,
screwed it up.
the American government. You've cooked up. As you
I didn't
stumbled
know
to death.
that was gonna happen.
You only have one go at that too.
That's it.
The American government are holding all the Suicide Squad of
Yeah.
of Decepticons, right?
Yeah.
And then we get the smash cuts
Oh,
of Scream Surge, and then Powerhouse,
And then Afro Bot.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was one of them. Afro Bot.
Guzzlord. So you get the smash cut of all these. The American government, why did they let them out?
Because they were trying.
And then suddenly, so quickly, just change their mind.
Oh.
You've got, oh, you're still safe.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused as to what the whole plot was behind them all going after the Autobots.
So there was some, another female actually. There was some female wizard who was like the Gaia, the mother.
Enchantress
She was
or
on
something.
She was.
Cybertron. She was on Ultron.
No, she created the Autobots.
Cybertron.
Cybertronians.
And she was like bringing hell out of Earth because Earth is kind of like in Doom. Earth was secretly hell, and she was like emerging
Yeah.
hell out of Unicron. She was emerging Unicron out.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that's right. Unicorn.
Yep. And then that's some platforming. Oh, you have to be quick. Get on top of that. Right. So by letting them, by letting the Decepticons go, they would leave. Idiots.
Oh, is that because everyone was coming? Oh no, because they were trying to wait.
Because the Decepticons wanted to go get the magic staff
But why would kicking
That was-
the Autobots off?
that was in a ship so far below the ocean that only one particular submarine could get there, that they had to hijack from a museum. They couldn't just take any other normal. But then Josh Duhamel, Josh
Okay.
Duhamel from Las Vegas fame,
Josh Duhast.
Josh Duhast, and the other guy, they could take a submarine down. They were fine.
Oh yeah.
But our heroes had to go down in a specific submarine. And then they found a staff that the Decepticons wanted. Wouldn't it have been better just to keep the Decepticons locked up?
But then why did they want? Well, how does kicking the Autobots of Earth help them? Like, how's
It's
that
not going to stop Unicron from rising.
Yeah.
It's not going to stop Hell from coming
The
up.
witch lady was still coming. She wasn't. She didn't care the Autobots.
Exactly. She actually could, like, if she's the creator, she couldn't care less about. She seemed to care about Optimus.
I'm still curious as to what happened to Sam. Sam Witwicky.
Didn't they say he went to college or something?
Interesting. Okay, cool. There's some context. If they wanted to get everyone off the planet, the Autobots were only there because the Decepticons were still there in captivity. So idiot humans, when they were forming the Suicide Squad, thought, okay, so that makes sense. It does not make sense why why they still had to do the smash cut of the Suicide Squad. Like, why don't you just go, okay, we're letting them go?
Yeah. We need to introduce the characters.
But it made it sound like, for someone that I was playing Picross while watching this, for someone that wasn't completely paying attention, don't know if you noticed or not, it made it seem like the humans were building a team for some Ocean's 11 like heist.
Yeah.
Where we're going to hit up Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We got George Clooney, we got Brad Pitt, and we got Starscream.
Yeah.
And we've all got a role, and we're all going to break into a vault and steal a stick. Merlin stick.
Yeah. What? Honestly, if you just like summarize this plot line and you just said, hey, I've got an idea for a movie, surely people are just going to think you're absolutely batshit crazy. Like if you just like put everything you just said into a plot line right now, into a 30-minute spiel.
Ash, let's find out how much money Transformers Last Night
I'm
made,
pretty sure
shall
it
we?
made a lot of money. I'm pretty sure it made like $1 billion.
And when you see this number, you'll realize, you know what?
It's not about the story.
Synopsis doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter what the story says.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what they were trying to prove, right? Surely. Let's just see how much random crap we can put into a movie and see if anyone actually cares.
Released in 2017, directed by Michael Bay, with a budget of 217 to 260, let's just say 250 million. With a box office of only 605 million. So that would be classified as a flop.
Why? They tripled
Because,
the money.
no. So, the way Hollywood does those numbers, when they say a budget, that's the production cost. Usually, hello, Demon Hunter. We are having a beautiful day. We are discussing the cons and cons of Transformers The Last Night. So, with the budget, normally they'd have that's the production cost, because then when they do marketing, usually the studio will do that again.
Yeah.
So now your actual total cost of the movie is 500 million. And then the studio, to make that money, so then to make profit, the studio wants to earn their money back. So the studio needs to make a bill. Mm-hmm. That's to get their money back, but then they actually want to earn triple the total marketing and production costs. So then they make extra profit as well. So a success in Hollywood is actually for that particular movie 1.5 bill. And they only made 600 mil.
Wait, what? So we're starting with 250 million.
So let's just use 250 million was how much the movie cost to make.
Yeah.
Right. So then the production companies will advertise that as whenever you hear movies advertised as this movie cost this much to make, 250 mil, that's production cost. Marketing will be that again.
Yeah.
But they don't put that into the total cost.
Sure, they're spending $250 million
absolutely.
on marketing.
Worldwide, yeah, absolutely.
Whoa.
You reckon Trans-Perth buses are cheap? Mate. Because you can either have just the one window taken up in the middle, or you can get the whole side of a bus.
Yeah, what's that, like $1 million a piece?
It's a lot of money.
You get 250 buses.
All right. So then if that's how much the studio spent, 500 mil, right? To make that money back, they want to make $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
To get their money back plus to double it, because it basically they want to double their money.
Yeah.
But a success is when it triples. So when you get like 1.5. So for movies like, I think one of the most expensive movies recently was Endgame.
How is Transformers not the most expensive movie ever? It's so
250 million is a lot of money.
There's so much.
So in comparison,
Jesus.
Endgame, 350 million, and that's once again production. Usually, so usually this is production here.
$2.8 billion.
But 2.8 billion. So that is classified as a success.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
So then when you go to, I don't know, what's going on here? Sorry. Projects. Yeah, and so a lot of that money for especially Transformers movies, it comes from China. That's why the fourth movie was based in Beijing or something. Shanghai.
Beijing, Hong Kong.
Set it where the main fan base is. It's got a robot and turning the doors. So Alpha Puma, you sound like you're. Oh, okay. Why it's already onto it. I was gonna say your description sounds like a potential Fast and Furious, a Fast and Furious take, but why it's already onto it.
I'm not sure what to do. What object am I supposed to?
Demon Hunter. So back onto the game.
Oh, does Hasbro own Transformers?
Yeah, Hasbro. Transformers was one of those properties that started as a toy line, and then they made shows and comic books to sell it. Same as like He-Man.
Yep.
He-Man was a toy line that they then made, and G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
They were toy lines that they then made. They made entertainment to sell their product. We have come across one of the long arm dudes, Demon Hunter. We've only come across one, right? In the bedroom.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Spooky.
Yeah.
It's because Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast, who make D&D.
Do they?
And Magic the Gathering.
Interesting. Interesting.
So they're the corporate overlords.
Okay. Good. And Hasbro are also the corporate overlords with their grips around Lucasfilm and Star Wars toys.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
Hasbro are getting it done.
Rhiannon, you're getting
Yes.
instructed to throw the thing on the button.
I did, but nothing happened. Like it went crazy for a while.
Ash, just picture the Rock giving Megatron a rock bottom.
That would be hilarious if I knew what a rock bottom was.
Like that's all that happens.
Hasbro only a $13 billion company.
That's nothing.
So there's
Wait, there's a button right there.
Well, carrying an
On
object,
the
hold
wall.
A to throw it. Do you need to be? Yeah. What's your?
Oh, okay. Not a lot of range.
Okay. So do you have anything? Can you grab those boxes? Maybe you just need height. Can you drag them? No.
No, we want to go over here. Through there. But I don't know how.
Yeah, but it's possible that pushing that button will open that door. Throw the fucking toy on the.
It won't let you grab it. All it will let you do is
Do
climb
you-
up it.
Are you able to
Can you hold
up?
Can you hold A? You pick up
Yeah, hold. Are you just tapping A or hold A, and then it might do a charged up throw? Yeah,
Oh, there we
you should
go.
be able to make that.
So maybe get a bit closer.
All right, Demon Hunter, you sound so confident throwing out the F bombs, then to rebuttal with it. I think you got to own it. He-Man wasn't of our time, but you know how He-Man
I
rides.
watched He-Man when I was a kid.
Okay, you know how He-Man rides a. No. You know how He-Man rides a giant tiger?
Yeah.
Apparently, when they were making the toys, there was a toy line that flopped previously, and they had like a factory full of these just tiger models.
Yeah.
So when they were sculpting He-Man and they were trying to sell it to investors or sell it to whoever was going to make the toys, they said, that's cool, but we need something more. We need something else that can stand out. And then they just had boxes full of all these tigers, and they were like, we can paint these like giant cats toys that we've got and just make them tigers, and he
Yeah.
can just sit on a giant tiger. It's like, yeah, done, sold.
Yeah. What was these tiger called? I can't remember.
Battle cat.
Battle cats? Battle tiger? Tiger battle? He-Man, master of the universe.
Transformers. My goodness, that was a stinker. Battle Tiger.
Ah. Figured out the button mechanic. And what's going on with this? Give us an update of what's going on with the game.
So, Rhiannon, we are an hour in.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I'm a bit bored. All I've done is walk around.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm achieving much.
Okay.
Honest opinions.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that's fine.
And it's just
That's what this
it's-
whole goal
it's
was
just
to.
a bit sad. Like I
Yeah,
feel
this
like
whole
it's
goal was
making me
to
feel
educate you on
sad.
games outside of. Oh no, you're hungry.
Oh, you have to catch that rat.
Wow, why would you think that?
Get it. Get it. Get the rat.
Sometimes, Rhiannon, you just gotta ask yourself, how hungry are you?
We're eating rat tonight.
It's not all bad. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We've been there. We've all been
Where am
there.
I supposed to get
Skip lunch.
food?
I'm about 5 o'clock.
She can't eat rats. Might start a disease.
That's how coronavirus started.
No,
Oh,
that
there's
was
the rats.
bats.
Quick, grab the rat.
Oh no, it's alright. You don't have
Oh,
to.
the meat's right there. Get it.
Listen to like the weird
Oh,
nursery
what?
rhyme.
Listen to her crying. No, this is. I don't like this. Makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Well, that's good. That's good. That means
No,
you're a.
it's not.
It means you're a
means you-
sane human.
Oh!
And now you're trapped. Like the rat itself. Here we go. The true nightmare begins.
What is going on?
Demon Hunter, this is for you. Demon Hunter, you getting on that Doom? It seems like it'd be very on brand for you.
He's a
All about that Animal Crossing.
he's a Warcraft reference.
Oh, okay.
Can you get out?
Go side to side. Yeah. Are those other kids alive? Yeah, they are. They're moving, aren't they?
Are they actually kids?
I reckon they would be. Also, another little observation, Rhiannon, I don't know if you noticed. Have you been noticing how at certain points in the level,
Yeah.
it shifts?
Yes, I did notice.
Ah.
We're on a boat.
And it's going fast, and I got a nautical thing.
So we are being trafficked. It's a game about human trafficking.
I did say it is a meta commentary on the world and how young Barnabases all over this beautiful globe of ours are being stolen.
Oh, there's a gap in the wall.
Not big enough for me to fit through.
Surely it is.
Turned to stone and caged.
Mm.
Yeah, never thought I'd be on a boat. It's a big blue watery road. Yeah.
What are you singing?
That's the T-Pain. The
Oh,
T-Pain
is
bit.
it?
Poseidon, look at me. Oh.
That is.
That's the do it yourself. Do it at home auto tune.
That's some commitment right there.
It is.
I feel like surely
is.
I need to pull that.
A recommendation
Maybe
is
you have to move something.
do it
across.
with two hands, because when you do it with one, to keep up the tempo, you end up being really aggressive. I learnt that from experience trying to do it with one hand.
Is that child alive or is it turned to stone? Oh,
No, it's definitely moving.
oh god.
The one's in the background. So where would you put... Let's say you have a rating system out of 10. Rhiannon, with all your experience, where would you put this in the Rhiannon?
I bet you have to move another cage.
3.
A 3. So for context, no, once again, no judgment. This is just
Maybe a 4.
we're running you through games. You've got backup. Alpha Perm has given you backup on that one.
Thank you.
For context,
What? What's the 3
a
out of
game
what?
that Rhiannon really likes. Let's say the
Go.
Dance Central.
Oh,
Dance
you got
Central on the
swings.
360.
But
What would you give Dance Central? Just so I've got a.
It's got to be like isn't that sort of like all like
What do you call it?
those kind of games?
I
Which
would
is
a
say
control?
an 8.
it's just a straight 6 out of 10.
In science, what do you call that? A control measure or something?
Oh, nice.
An
An 8. Okay.
Surely
Because
it's not an 8.
8. Okay, not for you it won't be, but for me it's exactly what I like doing, dancing.
What is your favorite game?
Define game.
Okay. What is your favorite video game?
Okay.
Overcooked.
Yeah, probably Overcooked. I love Overcooked.
Overcooked. So would you put Overcooked as a 10 as your favorite, or is your favorite video game not a 10? I'm just trying to make the...
I mean, I don't want to
should
say
make a
it's a
spreadsheet for you.
10 because
Ash should make a spreadsheet for you.
there could be something
I should
better.
make a spreadsheet.
Well, we don't want me to make a spreadsheet.
Why?
Things
Alright,
won't, things
true.
won't go well.
True.
Just errors everywhere.
I don't want to say...
Now, when I say a 10, I'm not saying greatest of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
A 10 just means you consider it to be a
Perfection.
masterpiece.
No, I would say it's probably an 8.
Well, it's as good as Dance Central. This is why Dance Central was actually a 6.
I mean,
It's slightly above average.
you
No,
would say
I
that.
enjoy Overcooked almost as much as Dance Central, yeah.
Wait, you just said Overcooked is your favorite game.
Yeah, but she's just boosted Dance Central up.
Oh, right.
I don't know, I feel like when I'm playing Dance Central, at least I'm like up and active.
Hold on. Who brought up Fortnite?
Oh god.
Or debating.
I missed that. Oh, was okay.
No, we weren't.
Okay, he's just making sure. Demon Hunter's just making sure
Yeah.
that Fortnite is the rules have been set.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe Overcooked can be 9.
9. Oh. Okay.
It's alright, they're blind.
They're blind.
Well, I mean, they've got
need
bandages
to
over
get
their eyes.
the
I'm assuming they're blind.
What is that? Oh, is that TP?
His mum. Oh, he's wrapping up the.
Oh.
Oh, you need to run.
Get on the TP. Get in there.
Oh, power slide. Get away from the hole. Oh.
Oh, what is going
Oh
on?
crap.
Go.
Oh.
You're still good. You're still good. Somehow you need to lift that up. I think that might be a lever, but you need to make distance. You need to like lose.
What are these things?
Oh, no!
It's gonna eat you.
Oh. What is this child seeing to dream like this?
What triggers
I'm
it?
gonna get PTSD from this game.
The size of that thing. It smelt you?
Yeah, I think so. No, I pressed the wrong button. I forgot.
Okay, see that crank on the ground?
Yeah.
That goes into the slot on the
What
post.
am I supposed to pull?
No, see that crank where his hand is? But you're going to have to do like laps because you're going to have to lose him to make distance so you got time to...
Right.
So you probably have to go back and forth through the rooms.
Okay.
Shouldn't your favorite game of all time be The Ceiling?
I don't understand that reference. Oh, I have to walk on the carpet
Sleep?
because the wood makes sounds.
That's gone over my head like the ceiling.
Oh, you can jump up onto the crate, right? Nice one. Why do these things make such like beastly noises?
Yeah, I think we can assume that Dance Central and Overlooked are going to be 10s for Rhiannon.
Oh.
It could be worse. He could be like going,
Yeah, I was half expecting to like take a bite
Just
out of your head.
have a chunk.
No, he's turned some to stone.
I reckon you can jump across,
Ceiling. Got it.
sprint, and jump. Oh no. Or get up on top of the thing. Oh, he's armor-flying as well. Whoop, there goes the crank.
Hey, Elle, are you streaming tonight? Probably not. It's too late now. You guys know Elle is a big time streamer?
Yep.
If anyone in the chat is into the new Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I just downloaded this afternoon, haven't started, but I pulled the trigger.
You actually bought it.
Yeah, I pulled the trigger.
Yeah, right.
I figured I'm going to have a lot of spare time next week, so
Yeah, yeah.
go ahead. If anyone is into Animal Crossing, our friend in the chat and friend of What a Mess, and just everyone here, L, E-L-L-E-E-C on Twitch,
Run all the way to the right.
is streaming most days. Go head over there, give her a follow.
Yeah, it makes a lot of noise.
Like,
I think you just have to be more be more patient.
more patient, then he'll catch me.
No, because if you like walking on the carpet, he'll stop he can't find
That's
you.
what I tried to do before, and he still found me.
Like if you sprint and try to jump across the carpet in the middle.
So as I said at the beginning, this stream is an attempt at educating Rhiannon into the world of video games that me and Ash love so much, and Rhiannon is growing to really enjoy. Tonight, I have picked a game that could not have been any less enjoyable for Rhiannon, so I've outdone myself.
Just run all the way to the right where the carpet is.
It's a carpet.
If you stop moving.
Because he's blind, he's going to hear you, right?
Yeah.
Oh!
Let's just wait for him to walk away.
Can you, if you move the stick slowly, you'll probably walk? Like, if you...
Even slower.
No, slower than that.
Slower.
Like, as in, like, just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And you are clear. Get ready to gun it. Go. Freedom, safety.
So much clenching.
Rhiannon, because you've made it to safety, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop making you sit through this, what you would so-called torture. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, guys. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not everyone here. You guys usually every Wednesday. And next week I'll pick something else that might be a little bit more
upbeat.
uplifting.
Thanks.
Uplifting.
Yeah.
I was going for this. This game was quite highly rated. I very much enjoyed it, but
It's a
this
bit
is
depressing.
different tastes for different folks. You can at WhatAMessVids on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to get updates of when we go live and what games I pick for Rhiannon. I'll be back on Friday. Might even back tomorrow night. You and me playing some. We were playing some Apex last night and having a bit of fun, getting not some W's, but we're getting bloody close.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
lot of
That
in
was-
this time of the world where everyone's away from work. There's a lot more shit players online that I have a chance of beating. So Warzone, Ash was just bringing that up. There might be some Warzone. We'll bounce around, but no Fortnite because Demon Hunter just wouldn't have a bar of it.
Yeah, of course. You're prepared for a lot of kill stealing. That common theme among our games.
It's my specialty.
Yep.
That's where I reign supreme.
Or you just spray 100 bullets and because he's 1 health, you get the kill.
Yeah.
After I've done all the hard work.
You can follow me at MadmanFNL on Twitter and Instagram. Ash, where can people find you?
Nowhere. Don't look for me.
Rhiannon, where can people find you?
At home now because self-isolating, but
But
on
don't tell anyone.
Instagram
But don't
is-
tell anyone where that home is.
Instagram at Rhiannon
You guys not
Mosley.
get that reference.
There it is. Yeah, Daniel throwing me under the bus.
Yeah.
Many weeks ago. That's an old callback. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Have a good night and stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't hug and kiss random strangers on the street. Bye, guys.